Alright guys, here's my comic book haul from that con from a couple of days ago. I didn't really spend a whole heck of a lot of money. I basically was doing the dollar bin dive. Then I did buy a few books that were above like $2, but the most I spent was $10 on a single book. Like I said, I went in there with a budget, and I was coming out with that budget intact. So in the dollar bin, I was able to find some another issue for Pitt. This is issue number 10. Dale Keown art, of course. I was watching the Gray Man channel. He was showing some Hulk books, and I was looking through my Hulk collection. I got quite a few Hulk Dale Keown, so I might put that run together. I might just strictly do it out of the dollar bins, though. But yeah, that's Pitt issue number 10. Also out of the dollar bin, the Rocketeer, some Dave Stevens. Yeah, anytime you can find Dave Stevens art for $1, just pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Sorry for the glare on there. Yeah. Try that angle out. Yeah, there was a dollar box when you literally walked right in through the door, and they had a bunch of like independent stuff. That's where I bought the Pitt book. I bought this Rocketeer. I also picked up this Golden Age Greats 8. For $1, man, you can't really beat that. It's got one of my favorites from the Golden Age, the Phantom Lady. I was able to score this for $1. Men of Mystery Comics. This is issue number 20. Another Phantom Lady cover. But yeah, they had a ton of these kind of books, and I was tempted to buy like a bunch of them, but I figured I'd just stick with a couple. I think I have maybe one more back in here. Let me see. Three to the side. Oh yeah, I went with that's the other Golden Age. I went with the Spirit, the Origin Years from Will Eisner. So I really don't own too much from Will Eisner. So I figured what better way to do it than pay $1 for it. Yeah, these are all dollar books. I picked up Prophet issue number 1. I think they did a facsimile for this like a couple weeks ago. Just like always wondered why, because I used to see these in the 10-cent bins, you know. But it's you got the Liefeld cover. And those that have been following this channel know my obsession with buying comics with gorillas or apes on the cover, so I had to buy this one. No, not for this part. For this part back here. As soon as I saw this, it was a must-own for me. But this is a Cave Woman Intervention. Let's see, is there an issue on this, or is it a one-shot? Number 1, yeah. First issue collector's item, so. Yeah, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, there's got to be something more to this. I flipped over and I was like, oh, thank God. This was all from that same bin. Also picked up Pitt issue number 3 and 4. So I think I think I'm halfway done with the Pitt run actually. I think I'm up to 10 or 11 issues. So there's only 20. Like I said, I'm getting this complete. The next I'm gonna work on the Max run. I'm having a hard time finding the Max in any of the dollar bins. I can usually find like the first issue, the first 2 issues or something like that, but anything above like issue 10 is like getting pretty tough to find. Also been wanting to read this for a while. Alan Moore's run on Supreme. Picked it up for $1. I believe this is the second issue he worked on of the series. This is issue number 42. Yeah, I believe he started on issue 41, so I'm gonna piece that together unless I can find. I think the trade paperbacks are like really expensive too. I tried looking them up and it was just like I might be better off just looking through the dollar bin and just collecting the whole run. The Alan Moore run, not the rest of it. Let's see what else here. Now getting more dollar bins. Picked this one up for $1. King Spawn. This is the Great Capullo Todd McFarlane cover. I didn't own this one, but I figured for $1. They had like stacks of them. They had a bunch of the other ones. I just wanted this one because that was the only one I regretted not picking up at that time. But yeah, it's pretty. And that was the last of my dollar bin haul. Picked these up for, these were $4 each. Picked up Spawn issue number 94 and issue 82. I'm trying to put the issues 1 through 100 together. After I get that run done, I'm not sure if I'm going to go up too much higher, but I'll probably go till hopefully I don't know which issue Greg Capullo stopped doing covers. I know he's done a couple recently, but it's been I want to say maybe like 140, 150 around that was when the last time he did all the way up to there, but I could be totally wrong. But yeah, I think I should have looked it up. I think I'm less than like 20 issues away from getting 1 through 100. But I still need like a lot of the ones in the 90s, except for of course 94 and issue 100. Been trying to piece this together too. The lenticular covers. This was $6 regular price. I got it for half off. So yeah, I love these lenticular covers. I only got 3 more books to go. Pick this Legion of Superheroes up. I'm gonna put these over to the side. So yeah. But I picked up issue number 294. That was a cool cover. I figured I'd give it a read. So it'll probably end up on What You Read in PZ eventually. But I thought that was cool with Darkseid and all the heroes, like basically worshiping him. I've seen this cover like a million times, but I figured I'd just pick it up for $2. Let's see here. So I spent $5 on this book. Anytime I can find any of these, I'm picking them up. This is the second printing of Hellerism 3. I love the third print, the black and white, or it was gray and purple, I should say. Just a beautiful looking cover. But I own the first print. I'm trying to find like another copy of the first print, and I want to try to find another copy of this, but I found it for $5. So first appearance of Punchline. I think I own like. I think I own 3 or 4 copies of the third print, so I'm pretty stocked up on them. Not that I have any plans on selling them. I just one of those collectors that just likes to have multiple books of certain issues. Like was it Catwoman 15, one the Michelle Pfeiffer one. I bought like 3 issues of that, or 3 copies. The last one I picked up was Green Lantern issue number 34. Got this for half off for $10. Yeah, it's issue 34. Yeah, it's not a bad book for that $10. But I needed it for my collection, so Green Lantern's starting to pick away at it. Pretty soon we'll be down to those last 10 issues, then I'm going to make a choice. Issue 7 is probably going to be the toughest issue out of all of them to get, though. That was my haul. Like I said, I stuck with my budget, which I'm happy about. Just going through. Let me put a book up here so you. Going through some of the boxes and stuff like that. I've been noticing a lot of these prices are just still remaining high, even though the hype is worn off a bunch of them. So I always say, you know, because there's a book I want, and I found it on eBay, a lot cheaper than at the con, and it was pretty much the same condition. So I might pull the trigger on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I was gonna buy it. It was like $80 there, and I found it on eBay for like it's like $40. Almost like half off, you know. But it was one of those books that were, I guess, maybe had a little bit of hype a year or two ago, and people love marking up prices. But when it comes down to lowering prices, and it's a nice slow drop, you know. So I always say, yeah, I'm gonna bring a new term into the comic book lore. It's called CEF, CEF. Check eBay first before you buy anything, especially at these shows. I mean, because they're not lowering the prices. Sure as hell, the prices will go straight up. But when it comes time to, you know, the book's not selling as well or anything like that, those prices don't come down easily, man. So check eBay first, man. Lastly, it's what you read in PZs. My friend Mr. Rigamortis86, link will be down below, sent me a huge stack of books a couple weeks ago, and I've been reading quite a few of them already. So, but I figure we'll probably do this one and then another one. Then I got McKinley's book Cinnamon that he sent me. I'll probably do that one in a couple weeks. So, Armature by Steve Oliff. I know nothing about this character. I did a little bit of research. I guess it first appeared in the Max. So it explains why he's in here. Like, I don't know what kind of, like, it looks like this is like bone. A creature made of bones, like a skeleton. But this is the first time I cracked a book that had this character in it, so of course you get the Max here. Seems like this character is running away from everybody. First, say he runs away from the Max. He finally gets away, then all of a sudden he doesn't talk either, so that's the other crazy thing. So you don't get like some sort of origin story or anything like that. Basically, I read in the back of the book, it said the origin issue was going to be issue 5, so this was, I believe, issue 1. Yeah, issue 1 from Elliptics. This came back in 1996. So like I said, yeah, the character is basically running from everything. Then he comes across this like demon character. I mean, the artwork's in it's great. So I guess Steve Oliff, however you want to pronounce it. Sorry if you're mispronouncing your name. He was a colorist for a ton of people. Reading back the index back, or the index, where we index I guess would be. Yeah, he goes on to say, I mean, this took 20 years for this book to come out. Uh, just getting the time, but that's issue 2 right there. But it listed off a bunch of the people he worked with, like Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Will Eisner, Frank Frazetta, Bernie Wrightson. I mean, this dude's been a colorist for a lot of people, so this is like a project I guess he's been wanting to put out for years, and at that time he finally was able to do it. But I do like I love the coloring in it also, but it just really it really flows. I mean, it's just like, for not knowing anything about this character, it's kept me interested. But it's funny that he's like I said, he's constantly running from stuff. Or beings, I should say. Ran away from the Max, ran away from the demon, and then all of a sudden, you got these jamokes chasing after him next. But you can just tell, like, this the person that made this book. This is something he's been trying to do for a while. It's like you can just tell he put a lot of effort into this. So, yeah, definitely. If I see this like in a quarter bin or something like any of the other issues, I'll probably pick it up. I mean, just to see where it goes. I mean, I'm gonna probably be doing more of that, like more of a budget, just for, no need to talk about all the stuff that's going on, but just I don't see myself buying too many $9.99 books off the rack. But for a quarter, you get your read on, you're good. But yeah, I really just the artwork on this, man, is just, I like the Max looks cool on this too. But armature. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the links down below. Uh, eventually, this will be I'm combining like 3 videos together, so this will be re-released. Well, this part won't be because I'll edit it out, but this will be re-released probably next April, so you might see this again, but yeah, you don't have to just go into the next video if you see this in next April. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Check out the links below, and we'll talk to you next time.